Hey, how's it going? We're going to get started in just a moment. Hey! So, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some more Microsoft Flight Simulator, and as I'm sure you gathered from the title, we're going to go check out a storm, a big one, just out in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, I don't think there's ever going to be another opportunity to just take off from the Gulf and go through a hurricane like this. So that's what we're doing. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be very interesting. And yes, it does take a minute to load.
Lake Charles Tower, Boeing Alpha Sierra.
Okay, we're taking off from Lake Charles, Louisiana. And we're going to head directly south. Okay, going back to external so you see what we're in. We're in, if I remember correctly, a Airbus A380. We'll let these engines ramp up. And then get off the ground. I'm not sure... Hey! Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how long we're going to fly today, but I definitely for sure want to be checking out this storm. If you see on the VFR map, I can't actually see where the storm is on here. Yes, maximum plane. I grabbed the fastest, beefiest plane I could because, you know, I don't know what I'm going to go up against here. Please take off. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was a very short runway for that. Got a good climb. We're at a decent speed. Let's see if we can kill some of these flaps. Okay, got the flaps. Yeah, we need to get rid of some of this down trim. And a neutral trim. And we're going to start turning around and heading south. Yes, I think we're probably going to take a look at London. I don't know how quick, though. Because the objective today is fly out to the middle of a hurricane. I didn't think to go through and drop all my weight, so for all intents and purposes, I have an aircraft full of people. Yeah, no, definitely not a safe goal, but with live weather like this, when is our next chance going to be to check this out? I mean, really. See if we can trim it down a little bit. It is live weather this time, and we took off from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Shooting Gators. Shooting Gators Airport. Oh, that's crazy. Yes, I know we're at an excessive airspeed. That's okay. Gee. How much down trim do I need? If there's a tornado in real life, would it be in the game? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, which is why we're on our way out to check out a hurricane. Let's see. We got a good ways to go, though, so we should start seeing it not too far from now. And it's going to be a little bit southeast of us. We probably need to kick in a little bit to our left. And I really don't want to climb this hard. There we go. Get our climb rate down a bit. There's the coastline. Yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. If I had a way to pull up the live traffic around me, then I would definitely be showing that off. But there were actually aircraft flying around this airport with a hurricane on the horizon. Can you go to Useless Loop Airport in Australia? That actually sounds like that could be fun. Did you join the Discord? Because if so, you can drop in what airport that is, and we'll go check it out. This thing just does not know how to not climb. I've trimmed it all the way down. If you can see a tsunami in this game when one is really happening in real life, then this game is really next level. That's the thought. Let's see. B? Yeah, for barometer. We need to continue to kick a bit left. We can get rid of that air traffic control window. Don't need it where we're going. Hey! Welcome to the stream, Pixel Rookie. So yeah, we supposedly can sync your real-time weather for the game. Yes, that is what we have done. And we're gonna go check out a hurricane. Because that's gonna be awesome. Come on, stop climbing so hard. We don't need to be at 15,000 feet. Oh, you just joined? Cool. Let's see. Okay, so I went through and I adjusted some settings in my graphics. What I wanted... Oh, I overspeeded. What? I wasn't even in the red yet. I kind of want to take off from the Chutes and Gators. Maybe we need something that's a little bit easier to trim out. Is this game coming to Xbox One? I don't believe so. Let's go select our airport. Is that Chutes and Gators? Look, okay, so this is live aircraft traffic. Let's see. There's the hurricane. And there's like a handful of planes out here. I don't know. Oh, okay. I can set a custom arrival. I don't know how many of these are like people and how many of those are not. Because we've got a custom arrival. Shoals International at Galveston may actually be our best takeoff. And, oh, we were on the 747. That's what it was. I was looking at this Daher TBM 930. Yes, it's a turboprop, but look at that speed, 330 knots versus the nearly 500 of the 747. Let's go out in this guy. I want to see how that handles the storm. Flight conditions should be locked to live. We've got live players. That means live traffic and live time. Custom travel airborne 1,600 feet. Yeah, that'll be okay. Let's give it a go. It's going to take a little bit to get out there. Like, it's going to take some time. But I think it's totally going to be worth it. Hopefully, whatever this aircraft that we've picked out won't be fighting me to climb so hard. You feel like if you don't get this game, you're going to go crazy with how amazing it looks with the live weather and stuff. Yeah. The Xbox Game Pass for PC, that's how I got that, and I know I keep saying it. And no, they didn't pay me to say that. I'm just so glad that I got it. And it only cost what I'm already paying for Game Pass. Oh, it absolutely eats your data, which is why I've got gigabit Ethernet or gigabit internet, so fiber,
Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
and
Sierra Alpha
no
ready at
caps.
runway 36 straight out departure.
Like, I checked it 3 days ago on how much data it had used, and it had used already like 600 megs of data. And yes, I did throw 32 gigs of RAM at it. Let's go ahead and get into the air before I lose track and we sit on the runway for too long. Don't even have a PC, so you're gonna go insane because geography is your thing, and this looks perfect for me. Oh yeah, I am also a map maker, and I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. Are you a legit pilot, or do you have lots of automations in place? So, not really either. So I've gone with one of the harder difficulty levels, which makes it a little bit more realistic. And I've got my Part 107 license, so I'm a licensed drone pilot. So, yeah. I'm getting there. I did actually study to be like a pilot.
Houston approach Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Dare TBM.
Okay, so this is going to be pretty far southeast.
Request flight following.
Was the VFR map not going to... Oh, it's not going to show it to me. Yeah, and of course the altimeter setting is going to be off.
Squawk 7126 Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Let's see, let's get rid of some of this up trim so we can level out. What airport did I fly out of? This is Galveston. Okay, we can close that up. Don't really need that. Let's pull out our, not the checklist, our nav log. Heading of 135. Oh yeah, we were way off. 135. Okay, so we should be lined up. Just gotta trim her out to level back out. Should have done IAH in Houston to say hi to you. Yes, that would have been fun, but you weren't on yet. I'm going to use that as my excuse. That, and it's already going to be quite a long flight to get out there. Let's see, how long does that, estimated time, 24 minutes. Let's start that so I've got some kind of reference as to how far we go. You know what? I bet if we go into the cockpit... Yeah, there we go. Oh, shoot. Our speed is a bit high. Feel like this game would be a pothead's dream? You know, maybe. Can't wait to get slapped by a hurricane. Hopefully not. Oh, come on. Give me my instruments. Oh, they're the same on both. Oh, and we're off angle. We need to get back to 135. May have to cut some throttle again. Yeah, we were off angle for a little bit. Does this have other players in the same session? Yes, it should be live internet traffic of just whoever's out here. Okay, and we need to level back out. Wish I had a trim for that. And let's give it a little bit more down trim. Our altitude's good at like 6,000. Oh, passed it on the trim. Level us out. And a little bit more trim down. A little bit more trim down. And it looks like we are no longer climbing, which is good. Gotta kick it over to the left a little bit. Is every other player in the entire game in the same session? I'm gonna say no. I think what it's doing is local instancing. So when you get close to another player, they show up in yours, but otherwise they're just a dot on the map. Okay, let's see. Back to external. And I gotta find a way to turn down that volume. General, sound, aircraft engines. Let's bring you down to like 70%. That ought to fix a lot. That did actually help a little bit. So yeah, that's that crosswind pushing us. Is this just a fly, or are there missions, for example, cargo delivery? No, there's no cargo delivery, but there are challenges, which are pretty neat. Hit review, pull up our VFR map, and yeah, we haven't made a whole bunch of distance there. But can you really meet anyone in the game if you go to where they are? I believe so. I don't actually know. I've never actually tried.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha contacted Houston Center on 133.4.
Oh, this hurricane is surprisingly far out.
Houston Center, Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 9,200 feet. Dayer Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
So I've got a sneaking suspicion that I have somehow trimmed my roll the wrong way. There we go. Let's see. Is there a skip to? Travel to? Oh, we can just travel straight there. If we get bored and run out of things to talk about, we can just fly straight there. So what I plan on doing in the future is spending a bit of time off of stream to go through and design some flight plans. And if I come up with a good way to share like my favorite flight plans, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, what? There's a hotkey on my... Oh, that's too cool. There's a hotkey on my Thrustmaster that changes camera angle. Oh, what? Yes. Buttons. So many buttons. We're still a bit off. Yeah, we're making good headway. Yeah, I'm really glad that you're enjoying this, because the main purpose of my channel is to share stuff that I have fun with, and this is something that I have a lot of fun with. So it makes me happy to share this, and it makes me even more happy that you're enjoying it. Okay. Let's see if we can hop back in and see if we can find our indicated airspeed. Because I think this is I think that's our top airspeed. There we go. Because you playing, you believe you'd be addicted? Okay, so I may be a little bit addicted because this is the most consistently I have streamed in my entire life. Like, I have never been this consistent on a stream. Like, 3 days in a row, it's a world record for me. Maybe my stick's not calibrated right. Weird. But yeah, according to the weather map I've got up on the other screen, these seem to be some of the bands coming out from the hurricane itself. Yeah, I'm ever so slightly creeping to the right. Okay, that's about as tight as I can get that. So this joystick has got adjustable tension, and it was kind of loose, which may have led it to leaning to the right just a touch. We gotta nose down a little bit more. We are -6 degrees on that trim, and it looks like we're actually descending a bit. And we're at like 14,000 feet, so that's not crazy. If you look over here on the left-hand side, that's our airspeed knots. Could you theoretically fly across the world? I do believe so. It's going to eat through so much data, it's not even funny, though. Like I said, I've already gone through over a gig, and that was like Sunday. Like before I even started streaming for hours at a time. And I had flown like 3 places. How am I descending and still losing speed at full throttle? Weird. Hey, Colin, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Let's see, what's our nav log say we've been at? We've been going for 7.5 minutes, so we should be, what, a fifth of the way there? Something like that? A little bit farther than that. Not quite a third, though. Yeah, still climbing like a champ. Yeah, every time I, no, that's not turbulence, that's just a twitchy pilot. So it could be turbulence. I'm pretty sure it's wind pushing me because I have tuned my joystick as best I can to cut out any of that pushing me off to the side, but it's still pushing me off to the right. Right now, turbulence is not bad. Ooh, a person. Or another plane. Right there off my left wing. Let's see. I don't know how to check that. But I think we can go into drone mode, turn off follow. Oh yeah, we found out we can't change the altitude. So we're stuck like that. But we just passed somebody. And we're a little bit east, but we've been creeping a little bit to the west. What's the cheapest kind of PC that this game can handle? And Thanatos says at least 1K. And Kala says depending on your game settings. So it is a combination of all of the above. So this computer, when it was brand spanking new, was like 2K. Like I saved for a long time and I got everything on sales that I could. Like I said in last stream, it's a Ryzen 7 1700 with a 1080, 32 gigs of RAM, and a couple of solid-state drives thrown in. So it handles it pretty okay, and I know you can't see the frame readout, but we're getting about 25 frames, which feels like that would be bad, but really, it looks pretty good, if we're being totally honest. It doesn't look choppy. Let's see. Can you fly out of the atmosphere, or does it automatically level out at a certain height? I haven't tried. We can find out. I don't think we've got anything fast enough to actually find out, though. If you want me to be totally honest. There we go. Pitching down again, because we're still climbing like a beast. Realistically, in 2 years, if you continue to save, you can get something that can play it this good with basically this hardware for like $500 if you go on the on the used stuff. Let's see, Microsoft NASA Simulator. You know, if I remember right, they did have a space simulator. This in VR would actually be pretty amazing. Yeah, the incorrect high altimeter setting, I believe it. We're flying into a low pressure. That would do stuff like that, and yeah, we're way off again. I keep bumping it to the left because it keeps looking like it drifts to the right. If this was an actual plane and I was flying it, I would be a lot more attentive. I was saying something the other day about X-Plane. X-Plane has actually got VR, and it's actually really good. I should get the new X-Plane and try that out too. I think it would be definitely worth it. Let's see. I kind of... Oh. Let's, I wonder how far away Cruise is. Let's see, we are just south... We're just south of Port Arthur. So, we should be coming into some more of the bands. VTOL is fun, absolutely. Those are some of my favorite aircraft to fly in, like, Arma. What was the navlog saying? We're at 13 minutes, so we should be... We're going to be a little bit more than 10 minutes out, but we should be about 10 minutes out. I wish there was a better way to set up the destination here. You know what it could be? It could be the game pushing me away from that hurricane. Let's see. Let's go back into the cockpit. And I wonder... What is that? Don't want travel to... What do we have? 5 nautical miles. None of these buttons do anything. Dang it. Really? None of those buttons do a darn thing. What about these? These do anything? No, none of them do anything. Let's see. What about these? Oh. Oh, that's autopilot. You know what? That reminds me. We've got an autopilot. That should get us lined back up. Okay. Let's see. Decrease vertical. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is definitely the autopilot. Oh, you got some snacks? Nice. Oh. Okay. Yeah, if I had realized this, oh, turn level mode on. That would have saved me so much headache. Like this aircraft has got an autopilot that I could set. Oh, I'm a little disappointed in myself for not having noticed this before. I just don't know how to set the destination.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha contact Houston Center on 120.35.
Oh, engage autopilot.
120.35 for Dayor Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, what snacks did you get?
Houston Center, Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha flight level 200.
Speed, select temperature.
Dayor Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
Windshield
Sierra Alpha,
de-ice,
Houston
prop
Center,
de-ice.
continue as planned.
A swing light. Yeah, at our altitude, we may come into some ice. Oh, what? Ah, we can even change the air conditioner. this is so nice. I really do wish that this was in VR. Like, I know you keep saying that, and I keep agreeing because it would be so awesome in VR. There's too much stuff up on the screen. We got to get rid of some of that. Air traffic control. Yeah, you don't have anything useful for me at the moment. We'll drag navlog up there. AI control, don't need at the moment. And we're flying straight at the middle of the storm, or what should be the middle of the storm. You've got this British thing called munchies. I think everybody gets munchies. Oh, okay. They're basically small caramel chocolate squares with a crunch. That sounds amazing. That actually sounds amazing. I kind of want some. And I have some strong opinions on popcorn. It is not my favorite, but it's pretty good. Let's see. What is our navlog saying? We are supposed to be like 5 minutes out. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just the way my teeth are or whatever, but popcorn kernels get stuck in my teeth, and it drives me insane trying to get it out of my teeth. And I can't eat popcorn without kernels because that's not how popcorn works. You don't get it without kernels. You prefer chocolate and stuff? Yes, I like dark chocolate. Anybody else here like dark chocolate? Oh, that's where that is. Wish if you set the autopilot, you could wander around. Yes. Yeah, kernels are definitely, by far, the worst part of popcorn. Yeah, I'm going to figure out how to use this autopilot. I feel like that's going to be super duper handy. Go back out to external. Yeah, that autopilot's got it locked in. Just absolutely locked in. Yeah, I've got a long way to go. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of white chocolate. If you ever looked up what white chocolate is, white chocolate is literally just cocoa butter. Like chocolate, the fat from the chocolate. It's got none of like the actual cocoa in it. Like, here's a wad of fat that came from chocolate. Maybe it'll taste like chocolate. You think you're a bit addicted to orange juice? You just love it? Actually, I really enjoy orange juice as well. You just have to be a little bit careful on how much you have, because it's mostly sugar. And I wonder, can I adjust my fuel from here? Oh, I can turn... Oh, weather. Why can I not turn weather on? Oh, because I'm on live weather. Fuel. Let's go back up to about 60 so we don't run out. And we immediately got a little bit heavier, a little bit slower, a little bit lower. It's 40% cocoa compared to 80% cocoa in dark chocolate. It sounds like milk chocolate to me. 80% dark chocolate is actually pretty darn awesome. So I think if you can see my cursor, that ridge of clouds is the hurricane. So it's moved on since we placed our marker. But we're flying right out to what should have been the eye of the storm. Or, looking at the weather map again, it looks like that's just the bigger, beefier side of the storm. We're going to try to find the eye. Why do you feel like Coke and Pepsi taste the best in a fast food cup? Second best in a in a cup, third best in a can, and worst in a bottle, you're not imagining things. If you go to a McDonald's, they've actually got a custom mix for their Coke machine. Like, they bring out a certified Coke specialist from the Coke plant to fine-tune it. And they've got a higher percentage of syrup to seltzer. So, yeah. It tastes better in a fast food cup because it legitimately has more syrup in it. That's a little trivia fact for you. Yes, that is exactly why McDonald's Coke is so good, because you get more syrup there than you do anywhere else. I have a bit of a problem watching documentaries. Like, there's just not enough of them. And that was one of the things covered in one of the more informative channels I pay attention to. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, bueno, can't see where I am or where I'm going. Yeah, we drifted a good bit off. Initially, on launch, we were supposed to be headed toward 135, and we're currently set at 106. We're a little bit behind. And I think if we had used the autopilot from the get-go on the 747, we may have already gotten there. See, KFC Pepsi tastes nearly 99 times better than Pepsi in a bottle. I would bet money that it's the same case with Coke at McDonald's. Oh, I know what chips are. I am a huge fan of fish and chips. If I go to a restaurant that has fish and chips, I cannot say no. Like, I have to get it. So I don't know what fish is supposed to be in fish and chips, but by far my favorite is cod. Oh. So I went to this, like, real deal Irish pub in Alexandria, and it had folks in there, like, transplanted from Edinburgh, serving Guinness, and it was amazing. Both the Guinness and the fish and chips. By far, best fish and chips I've ever had. Prepared by the right people. It was a weird conglomeration of, like, an English pub and an Irish pub. Weird. So the fries at KFC are not as good as the ones at McDonald's and stuff, but the drinks are still better in fast food places than in bottled. I agree. McDonald's has done some special stuff to their fries, too. I mean, what can you say? I mean, they fry their fries in lard. Lard just... I hate to say it, but it tastes good. Even Subway is better. See, that's where I'm going to start disagreeing with you. I've not gotten a drink from a Subway that didn't taste watered down. Like, seriously. I have never gotten one from a Subway that didn't taste watered down. But, you know, it is what it is. So, where are we south of? We should be in one of the bigger bands right now. I'm starting to wonder if it doesn't actually model the hurricane like it should. Because we're definitely not above it. Like, you look at the cloud bank out there that we've been climbing towards, it's, we're definitely not above it. I on a day like today, I couldn't not go check out the eye of the hurricane. Yes, it does taste watered down. You do still enjoy it better than a bottle. It gets a nice strong maybe for me. I guess it depends on the subway. I wish I had weather on this VFR map. Why is that not a thing? Maybe in the UK it's different. I absolutely believe it. There are so many things that are different in the UK. You know what? We can play around with the showcase cam a little bit. Reset position, please. There we go. Let's see. Drone speed. We're going to take that all the way up. In a blind tasting, most people preferred Pepsi because it's sweeter, but Coke's advertising means that whenever you see a Coke, it tastes better because you expect something delicious. So, I'll expand on that, and I'll say that I think Coke does a better job at making sure Coke tastes like Coke. Whee! Yeah, Coke probably turned Santa red. Okay, so we're cruising around in drone cam as our plane is on autopilot. Gonna see if we can get out there just a little bit quicker. Hello, Eliza. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's gonna take us a minute to get out there. But since you're new to the stream, let's just say we're looking at trying to get to the eye of the storm on this hurricane that is currently out in the, yeah, the plane looked kind of small. We're looking to get out to the eye of the hurricane. Yeah, maybe cut that out. We were actually just talking about food. That's not. I don't think that fits there. Yeah. Let's see. According to this map, right here in the dash. No weather. See, what is the VFR map? Still no weather. And looking at the references, we are, and I gotta click over. Oh, I gotta refresh my weather map. It's a little bit out of date. Get rid of the weather stations, kick on the radar. Yeah, we should be in one of the bigger bands associated with the hurricane. I wonder if it actually is that calm. Click on the satellite imagery, and no, it doesn't look like it's that calm in real life. Maybe Microsoft Flight Sim just can't handle hurricanes. Because I'm referencing where I am on this VFR map. And on, like, the real hurricane. And, yeah, I should be... I'm not, like, in the eye. But I should be close. Let's cheat a little bit and travel to... Can we not travel to there? We can't. We can travel to cruise. We can't travel farther. I wish it would show us how close we are. You know what? Since it looks like the hurricane is a bust, we can try to skim the water. Let's kill the control. Kill our throttle.
Landing gear.
Oh yeah, can't kill it all the way.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
There we go. Yeah, we're dropping in speed quite rapidly. Let's trim our nose up a little bit. We can get a little bit more stable slope. Okay, there we go. We are at, I want to say, the minimum climb we can get away with, and we're still not dropping. Okay, we're at 5% throttle. We're losing our speed pretty quick. This thing just wants to go up if it's got any power at all. Some bees buried a nest at the wall of your house. That does not sound like fun. You know, I've also gotten into watching a lot of people do stuff with bees. For some reason, I really enjoy seeing people work with bees. Oh, you know what we haven't tried yet? Like, ever? I have never tried to kill the engine. Let's see. Where is the engine? Circuit breaker light. Parking brake. Nope. Source and generator. Override fuel control. Not that, not that, not that. Let's fix our altimeter so we can still see what we're doing. It is so quiet in the cockpit. I kind of... Ooh, turn on oxygen. Yes. On passenger oxygen. Why not? I've also cut back a lot on the power. Where's the start? You know, this is the thing that I kind of miss about the about everything being manual. I would have had to learn where all of the buttons are before I started. If somebody sees the power, let me know. I don't even know what our altitude is. 16,000 feet. We're doing fine. The game in VR would be 10 out of 10. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, what is E? E does nothing. Yeah, the closest I've found is this over here. It turns off like the power buses. Oh, we've got reverse thrust?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Well, that's probably not good. Okay. I should probably see what's going on outside. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Do we see a storm? We have continued along the path. That has got to be the hurricane. Like, 100%, that has to be the hurricane. I think maybe we've gotten close enough. What state am I from? Not the one I took off from, that's for sure. Let's see. But I will let you know it's one of the southern states. Let's see, where is the eye wall? It is on the western side. So if we pull up that VFR map, we are on the eastern side. Maybe this weather is out of date. But that for sure looks like the eye of a hurricane. You know what? You liked it in the cockpit. We're going to go back. We took off from Texas. We tried Louisiana, then we did Texas. Yeah, we took off from Galveston. Increase indicated altitude? No. Solid master caution. Wait. Storm clear? Ooh, storm scope. Identify. Well, there's my trims. Oh, yes. So many good buttons. Let's see. What was I looking for again? I don't remember. I just know I don't want to be climbing quite so hard. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what that is. I never did figure that out. I think that's a autopilot deal. Wait, was that the engine cut off? Where was it? How long will I be streaming for today? Until my voice gives out. I don't know how long that'll be. Probably nearly as long as I was yesterday. Hour and a half or so. I wish I had a button for reverse thrust. Ooh, there's feather. That would be handy. Oh, yes. Yeah, there's so many more controls than you have on this controller I've got in the plane. Yeah, that absolutely has to be the storm. Yeah, that's absolutely the hurricane we're flying into. You know, just flying around for a bit takes a lot of time. Hope you get to London again today. I will absolutely try. I mean, the idea was to come out here in something particularly fast with a high cruise speed and get to the storm pretty quick. And that 747 just couldn't handle it. Like, we tried. It couldn't handle it. And this guy is nearly 200 knots slower. Let's go back out to the external view and look around. Yeah, it looks like we're under a hurricane. We just gotta cruise off a little bit more to our south for those tall columns. Oh, your birthday's on the 28th. If I don't see you again before the 28th, happy birthday. That's like 2 days from now. I hope you have an awesome birthday. I've been muted for a hot minute. I leaned down to check on my phone and muted it just so you wouldn't hear anything if it went off. But yeah, if you didn't hear it before, happy birthday. And yeah, I do plan on streaming about this time tomorrow. It's a good time for me. It's after work and before everybody else gets on and tries to drag me into other stuff. So that's why I've been streaming in the same slot for several days. Welcome to the stream, Not Nola. Let's see. I think that was a subscription over on YouTube. Thank you. I need to turn on that. Where are you? We have the chat box. We have the alert box on. I need to reconnect that alert box. When I have a chill evening before my birthday, it just gets me so excited. That's good. That's real good. Are these streams relaxing? Yeah, I feel like it's pretty relaxing. And yes, Not Nola. That is supposed to be the hurricane. We turned on the real-time weather and everything, so it should be it. We've been flying at it for the last hour or so at top speed. It said it was going to take us like 24 minutes, but I think we've had a heck of a headwind. You flew the hurricane today, kind of disappointing. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Whew. I was hoping they would get it. I was really hoping that they would get it right. It shouldn't be too terribly difficult with the amount of radar that we have in the area. It should capture that fairly well. Same for the satellite. Like, we've got generalized densities of the clouds, and we know how high it is. No wind, just a little bit of rain, no lightning. Oh, man. I was watching somebody else play this the other day, and they were flying through a real-world storm that was not too far from them, and it had, like, real-time lightning. Yeah, so it may mostly be an issue of this is just too far out into the Gulf. If it's still something I can fly through tomorrow, and I don't have an extra long day at work, then we're going to try this again tomorrow with something maybe a little bit more appropriate. Maybe one of the bigger aircraft. Yeah, I figure tomorrow it'll be closer to land, and they'll have just a little bit better idea of what's actually going on out there, because it'll be even closer to the real world radar and stuff. Yeah, that is really ominous. So we started out today with the 747, and I figured the 747 ought to get us there quick. But in the trim, like, we had trimmed it out as flat as we could, and I guess it was thanks to the altitude, but we overspeeded it and died. Not too far into it. So I'm going to chalk that up to my inexperience with that specific aircraft. Yeah. I mean, this storm looks pretty incredible for any video game. And yeah, it does know that there are definitely pressure changes going through the storm. I have no idea where that eye wall is. I'm a little disappointed, and I've said this a couple of times, but I am a little bit disappointed that there's no live weather in that VFR map. Like, some of these aircraft have the ability to pick up live weather radar. And we weren't even getting live weather radar. Oh, got a little bit of turbulence. And it's because we're too fast. Please don't die. Oh, no! Oh! We overstressed the aircraft and caused critical damage. Yep. Yep, okay. What else should we check out? Because I'm not flying all the way out there again. Oh, man. So, we've already got a vote for London, and somebody said there was a useless loop aircraft. No, not aircraft. Useless loop airport in Australia, I think it was. Yeah, that has definitely moved. Yeah, that has definitely moved on us. Can you friend me? If you can figure out how to make that work, you are more than welcome. But it is, my account is weird. It doesn't handle friends very well. Let's see. Australia is partly in sun. Here's Canberra. Let's see. What do we got? Newcastle, Tamworth, Gold Coast. What was the name of that airport you wanted to check out? Oh, you know what would be fun? Probably Sydney. Town, Sydney. Sydney. Is that? No, that's not it. Let's see. Abilene, Kingsford, Bankstown? Maybe? Is that it? Is that even the right continent? That is the right continent. We want something along the coast. You should see the Opera House. That's the idea. Sydney Opera House, right there. And we're going to pick something a little bit slower, a little bit more fun to fly around in. Let's see. I haven't tried this. Have I tried the VL3? I don't think I've tried the VL3. Let's go out in the Icon. The Icon is a good old standby. Okay, so we've got an aircraft. We've got the Opera House. Let's go fly the Opera House. YSSY is Sydney Airport. Okay. I figure if we start at the Opera House, the Icon A5, because it lands on water, is really cool. Yes, agreed. I have maybe spent a little bit too much time in that Icon A5 because it was that one free aircraft from that last failed Microsoft Flight Simulator. The flight simulator that came out like right before or right after Flight Simulator X. Like I don't know what was going on there, but it had like 2 aircraft, and the A5 was the only one that was free. They did not do a good job at that. X-Plane 11. I have X-Plane 10. I need to get X-Plane 11 because I've got the VR set up, and I've streamed in VR before. I can do it. I haven't spent the money on X-Plane 11. And honestly, I was expecting X-Plane 12 to be out by now, and for me to be flying that.
Approach Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Icon A5 7 miles northeast of Sydney. Request flight following.
Trink. You.
Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray
Don't need either of those. Does this even have flaps? It does. Flight Simulator 2020 is it is compatible with VR? I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen anybody I am Central Time. But I actually have not ever seen anybody do VR Flight Simulator 2020. Oh, you know what I should try to do? I should try to land beside it.
Approach Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Icon
Yeah, let's just totally get rid of these. Don't want to ruin the view. Yes, you can try to join me. I believe in multiplayer. I'm gonna have to go around. I am Central Time USA. There we go, at stall speed. Just gotta come down slow enough, let the aircraft tell me when it wants to land. Yes! We made it! Oh, the server. Yes, East USA. We have landed by the Opera House. Let's see. Let's go into drone mode. Let's bump up our speed a little bit and uncheck follow mode. Whoa, went inside it. CR, okay. Yeah, it may be a little bit fast, and it's kind of hard to adjust using keys like this. It is really pretty, though. I wonder if I drop my speed down a little bit, it'll be a little bit smoother. Okay. No, really not all that much smoother. Let's go back into the cockpit, see if we can take off. Is there anything else interesting? Oh, Shift Control E for engine. I feel sure there are other cool things in the area. Airspeed is almost enough to take off. And off we go. Pick our head up. Start cruising around. Yeah, this is not one of those photogrammetry cities. And you can see the underlying imagery. Some of those buildings shouldn't be there, and some of them are missing.
Approach icon Alpha
Can I go to
X-ray
Moscow
Golf Sierra
or
is
St.
type icon
Petersburg?
856 miles northeast of Sydney, 200
Yeah, sure.
feet. Request clearance to transition
Yeah, that's
Charlie
definitely a
airspace.
pool.
Icon Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra approach. Squawk Tree 504.
You know what? I think New York may actually be a little bit more fun to look at because, you know, I keep talking about photogrammetry cities and we haven't really found one yet. I know for sure that that's one of the photogrammetry cities and one of the ones that they spent the most time on. So, oh, you're looking for me? Let's see. Let's freeze. Take a look around. So I've got it set for like live weather and live traffic. So I should be just off of the Opera House. I'll fly back over toward the Opera House. There's a London expansion pack where the landmarks look way better and more realistic. I absolutely believe it. I haven't bought it. It's something I want to do. I need to buy the full game instead of just using the Game Pass version. heading indicator adjustment. Yeah, when I loaded in, it did say USA East. So, I don't know. And you can see I am right by that Opera House. And according to both Restream and Twitch, the delay is basically non-existent. So you should be able to find me pretty easy. Oh shoot, Nightbot's still going on about Project Genesis. Whoops. Oh. Okay. If you're okay transitioning, I think it's time to go check out New York and some of the cool things that New York has got going on, like the photogrammetry. When I get back to the main menu, we can confirm that which server I'm on. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle, so I could see it putting me on either one. Let's see. Automatic USA East. That's me. And we are headed to probably LaGuardia. And I'm going to see if I can find Central Park. Ooh. Empire State Building. Southwest of LaGuardia. Oh, let's go to the Brooklyn Bridge. We'll work our way north toward the Empire State Building. Just cruising around Manhattan. Let's see. Building. No, not arrival. Anyways, the icon. There's plenty of water to land in over there. I feel sure we're going to get an opportunity to use it. So just for comparison, I have not gotten a friend invite yet, or at least I haven't gotten a notification for a friend invite. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my account is weird and it does not like accepting people. Like, it took 2 days to friend my last real world friend on Xbox. My account is so old and grandfathered in that, like, it's got a lot of weird stuff going on about it. Wow, what? Does it load fast or does it load slow? Oh yeah, it does suck. It absolutely sucks. Turn that on. There we go. I can maybe adjust Nightbot while we wait. Man's custom. Gamer. There we go. Okay, I have officially fixed Nightbot doing the thing that it does. It will no longer bother everybody every few minutes to go sign up for Project Genesis. I do actually like Project Genesis. I do plan on streaming it again soon because they are dropping keys for it. But while we're playing Flight Simulator, not exactly the best time to be promoting something else.
New York approach icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type icon A5.
Oh, the frames.
Of Newark, 1,000
The frames are real.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra New York approach. Squawk 0155. 55 Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra. Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 8 miles southwest of LaGuardia, 1,100 feet.
Ooh,
Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Governor's Island. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, Statue of Liberty.
Airspace Icon X-Ray Golf.
Aha! Yeah, they spent a little bit of extra time over here making stuff happen.
Golf Sierra, you're leaving my airspace radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
What is that building? Does anybody know what this building is over here?
Change approved. Icon
On Governor's
X-Ray Golf
Island?
Sierra. New York approach Icon
You know, if I didn't know
Alpha
better,
Sierra,
I'd
Golf
call that
Sierra,
Ellis
type
Island.
Icon 858 miles east of Newark. Request flight following. Icon Alpha
Oh, that's an
Sierra,
old
X-Ray
fort.
Golf Sierra, New York approach.
That's neat.
Squawk 0447. Squawk 0447 Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra.
No clue.
Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra radar.
Yeah.
7 miles east of
I am not from New York. I don't know anybody from New York. I know some folks from kind of sort of that area, but not enough to be able to ask. We have to do a flyby of the Statue of Liberty. Have to. Yeah, and the frames are getting a little chuggy on my end. You know, for some reason, I feel like that's probably not at water level like that.
New York approach Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Icon
There we go.
Alpha
Made a loop
Sierra
around it.
Golf Sierra, New York approach.
We're gonna cruise along, go under the Brooklyn Bridge.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Does that give us more information? It does not. Okay. There you go. That's 70% throttle. And we're just cruising right along. Do we go over some of the buildings before we go under the bridge? I think we do.
Sierra, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact New York approach on
Oh, is that the new Freedom Tower?
132.7.
That may be the new Freedom Tower.
132.7 for Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra. New York approach Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 300 feet.
Oh, they got some construction going on down there.
Sierra, New York approach continue as planned. Altimeter 290.
Yeah, that's got to be the new Freedom Tower. Okay, you're coming. Cool. And being New York, I ought to be pretty easy to find. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick pause, and we're gonna look at this building right here. Oh. There we go. Okay, so these artifacts you see, those artifacts are from the photogrammetry. So that's just what it looked like from the plane flying over that day. Ooh, where's Central Park? I feel like that's probably pretty close. But then again, like I said, I know literally nothing. Oh, curvy road. Is that a roundabout? No, that's just a really curvy road. Weird. Is it sad that I recognize some of these buildings from Spider-Man? I thought they were just generic. Yeah, I would be a lot more brave flying through like this if it wasn't quite so framey.
New York approach Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Boom.
Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra New York approach. Cleared through the Bravo
Oh, that was close. Okay, so I'm getting very close to the Empire State Building, and you should have an icon by it. So I wonder if the Empire State Building is one of those crafted buildings, or if they just let photogrammetry do it like they did on the Freedom Tower. And as far as not being able to see me, who knows? Maybe I just hadn't got the hang of multiplayer yet. I haven't had anybody to play this with yet. Pause. That looks like a blend of handcrafted and photogrammetry. Unpause. Yeah, if you zoom in far enough, you can actually pick the landmark you want to fly over. There's LaGuardia. We're 5 nautical miles. Looks like due west. Oh, here is a huge flaw in the photogrammetry. That bridge does not go all the way to the water. And those textures are the actual river. And you can see over to my right, I'll pause real quick. So over here to my right, you can see the building that is beside it get stretched up. And a car just driving up the nothing to get onto the bridge. I wonder if this is going to crash me out. It shouldn't. It did. It absolutely did. Yeah, that's not actually a solid object. So there's no reason for that. I 100% know that that is not a solid object. So I mentioned having my drone license. Mr. Wasp TV, welcome back. Yeah, I mentioned having my drone license. I got it specifically for doing photogrammetry with a drone. So I've actually used and manipulated that data before. And it really would not take a lot of effort to fix that. I guess there is a lot of ground to cover. So to some degree, it's forgivable. But you'd really think in one of their premier cities that they would have fixed that. Okay, and I should be over the Brooklyn Bridge again. Kill our speed. Drop some flaps. We're going to fly under the Brooklyn Bridge this time.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra New York approach. Squawk 0263.
Is that a heliport down there? That is a heliport down there.
Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra. Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 8 miles east of Newark 1100.
And if I can get into the cockpit in time, we're flying under this bridge from the cockpit.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Airspeed is good. And you see the 9/11 Memorial in drone mode. Yeah, I guess we can go check that out. They didn't mess up the Brooklyn Bridge. This is one of those. They did mess up the Brooklyn Bridge. You can't fly under it. That's weird. They really messed that up. I mean, who wouldn't fly under the Brooklyn Bridge given the opportunity? Crazy. Yeah, we did a brief flyby on the 9/11 Memorial. We'll do another one because I think there was something going on in the parking lot beside it. I think it was a park or something. Come on, I'm ready to fly.
New York approach. Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
And get that external view for the extra visibility.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
We were cruising toward the Empire State Building. Where is it?
Squawk Squawk 2502 Icon
Ah, there it
X-ray
is.
Golf Sierra. Icon X.
Oh, I overspeeded. This is getting irritating. Oh, okay. Yeah. So as far as accuracy goes, they use photogrammetry, so it should be true to what it was the day they flew it. Okay, and I should be able to pause, go to drone mode, turn off follow mode,
Request clearance to transition Bravo
and
airspace.
where are you? Oh, we started right above it.
Icon Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra New York approach.
So there it is.
Squawk 2702.
I believe that is the Freedom Tower
Squawk 2702
and
Icon X-ray
the
Golf
memorial.
Sierra. Icon X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 8 miles east of Newark, 1,600 feet. Cleared through the Bravo
That seems to be the museum
Maintain on navigation.
or memorial, and then the Memorial
Cleared through
Gardens.
the Bravo airspace. Icon X-ray Golf Sierra.
I don't know what that is, but that looks neat. It's under construction, whatever it is. Yeah, they're still building over there. Look at that, more photogrammetry errors of where some of the building overlapped some of the stuff beside it. But yeah, those artifacts you're seeing in the windows are due to the photogrammetry. And it looks like they weren't finished with a few of the floors when they flew over this. And that looks like that's probably accurate right there. Yeah, let's cruise down into the gardens. That's the fountain. They actually even put water in it. Same for that one. Okay, there's something neat I was going to show you. There you go. So that looks like that's just a reflection, though. But yeah, that is one of the artifacts of photogrammetry. Ooh, what is this? Looks like there were some yachts docked. What is this? It is half tree, half building. Weird. Anyways, where's some other cool stuff to check out in, oh, wrong button. In New York. Oh, there you are. I saw you. Oh, that's a Winter Garden. Not Nola, I just flew past you. You're in a Cub, aren't you? I'm going to start back toward the Empire State Building because I wanted to check that out before I left. And I think from the Empire State Building, we should be able to see the Chrysler Building. But if you need some help finding me, there is the VFR map. But you're in an Icon. I didn't see an Icon. But I saw somebody else chilling out in drone mode like I was in a Cub. Yeah, there's that Cub just cruising through the city. Because real aircraft are not going to be doing that. Yeah, they're taking the same path I did. Okay, we're about 1 nautical mile out from the Empire State Building. We'll make a couple of loops of it and maybe do a little bit of drone mode to see what's on top. I kind of want to see Central Park, and I don't know where to look. It is supposed to be live New York weather. And apparently, it's not a sunny day. Okay, we're going to take a pause to the east of the tower. And we're going to go back into drone mode. Let's reset position. Yes, please. There we go. Right around our aircraft. Oh man, is that really that beat up? That looks pretty beat up. You know, I have no idea how sunny it might be. Yeah, they did a horrible job capturing the architecture. That spire's pretty neat, though. Oh, you know what? I've never actually seen this spire before today. At least not like this. They make movie sets of this, like, all the time. Like, I've seen that in movie sets so many times it's not even funny. Okay, so from the Empire State Building, I'm in pause mode just to the east of it. And you can see me there. And I'm definitely live because I could see that other guy in a Cub just flying around having fun. Oh, there you are. You found me. Flew right past me. Let's see. There we go. Can you fly across the street of New York like you're walking down the street? Yes, I think I can. Let's bump up that drone speed. Get down to street level. Oh, it does not like that. It very does not like that. Okay. Let's cruise that back down to like 2, maybe? Yeah, I hear you flying over me. Oh man, 2% is still a bit much. Yeah, that's about as slow as we can go down the streets of New York. And once again, this is the photogrammetry at work. Each of those blobs on the sides of the streets were cars that were parked there the day they flew over. How neat is that? That was a car, that was a car. These cars look terrible, by the way. Let's speed us up a little bit, go a little bit quicker. Yeah, now we're at car speed. Get a little bit above car level so we can look down at the street. If it wasn't for, like, the randomest trees ever, this would be really cool. If anybody saw that After People documentary, that's what this reminds me of. Or Life After People. Okay, looking for somebody flying around the Empire State Building. I saw a different Icon A5 fly past me. But no, I don't see you. Like, I very obviously could see some other people, and nobody else I know currently has the game for them to be flying in my game. If it wasn't public. But it's definitely public because that was some random person I've never seen before. Just cruising around in a Cub. Sweet. Whoa, Central Park. There we are, Central Park. Oh, can I land in the Central Park Lake? Yes, we will. Like I keep saying, we are going in fact, to take another trip to London. See, there was another random person flying by, because I'm pretty sure Central Park is a no-fly zone in real life. Yeah, I'm gonna park my plane in the middle of the Central Park Lake if I can get it to cooperate. Okay, extra flaps, kill the throttle. I'm on the edge of a stall. This is probably the shortest landing you could ever do in an Icon A5. Oh, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Please don't crash. That's not real. Oh, no. Once again, a piece of incomplete geometry has caused me to die. That's not cool, Microsoft. That's very not cool. But yeah, let's see. I don't think I've got any plans for flights tomorrow, other than check out the Hurricane again, if that is an option. So London and somebody who has joined the Discord, see if you can find me the nearest airport to Mount Rushmore. Because in my head, the plan is going to be fly through the Hurricane, fly through London at street level, and then fly through or fly around Mount Rushmore. Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to get back over there. That was not the shortest landing ever, like I thought it might be. Such is life. But yeah, I'm headed over there next. And once we make a successful landing, my voice has already started to give out, so I will not be on too much longer after a successful landing. But we can pick it up again tomorrow. Since we've got a general idea on where we want to, what we want to do tomorrow. Oh, make sure the water rudder is on, so you can turn. What's the water rudder? And how do I turn that on?
Icon Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra New York approach. Squawk 1777. Squawk 1777 Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra. Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 7 miles southwest of LaGuardia, 1,600 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Maintain on navigation. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Icon X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah, I think since we know it's under flaps, like in the cockpit. Oh, landing gear up, down, flaps, landing lights, water rudder. There we go. Okay, yeah, I can make that happen. And we can already see Central Park. We are headed your way. Yeah, as much as I would like to be a real deal pilot, I am not a real deal pilot. So, yeah. We'll see how things go. I very much enjoy the, what you call them? The bush planes. I really enjoy bush planes. They're a lot of fun to fly, which is why the last couple of streams have started off with the bush flying challenges. You know, I wonder what that water rudder does. Oh, okay. Well, it didn't cause undue stress. It's going to stay down. What does that look like from the rear? Oh, there it is. Got a little knife edge hanging out. We're going to chop that throttle and drop a set of flaps down to 15 degrees. Start bleeding off some of the energy before we get there. And it'll probably be easier to approach from the west side. And in hindsight, what? Probably better to land with that off. Oh, wrong button. As soon as I get touchdown, I'm going to reach out and kick that on. Engine is as slow as she goes, flying on the edge of a stall. Landed with it on, work for you. Oops. I think I over-ruddered. Oh. We will get this right, but I don't think we're going to get this right today. I think I'm a bit too pooped to make good piloting decisions, so it may be time to call it quits. I hate that we just finally got into the same session and got to check out Central Park. But we're going to be checking out some other cool stuff tomorrow, and I hope that you join. Maybe the session next time will be a little bit more friendly to friendly flights, because flying over that lake, you were not there. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to drop the link to the Discord into all of the chats. And play that outro. And I will catch you guys most likely tomorrow. Well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.onesnot.com, and I will see you guys in the next one.